Hi, today I am going to explain to you the poem The Road Not Taken, written by American poet Robert Frost. In this poem, he makes fascinating use of two roads as a metaphor for life. The roads are, in fact, the alternative ways of life, the choices we make in our life. When we look at the style of the poem, Robert Frost has opted philosophical view of life. By using symbolism, irony, and antithesis, the poet has given deeper meaning of the poem. Look at the title of the poem, The Road Not Taken. The road not taken means the poet is repenting on why he opted for less frequented road. Through this theme, the poet wants to stress that we should be very much careful while making decisions in our life. Look at the first stanza of the poem. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poet was standing at a junction in a yellow wood forest, and he found that the two roads were separated in two different directions. Yellow wood here means the forest where the leaves had fallen and it was autumn season. The poet feels very sorry that being one traveler, he could not walk on both the roads at the same time. So he stood there for a long time looking at the road down as far as he could. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could. For so long he kept on looking at the two roads at that fork where the one road was divided into two parts. As far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Undergrowth means bushes or the low trees. The road then bent and disappeared from his eyes in bushes and in the undergrowth. You can go through the explanation in PDF file. Stanza 2. Then I took the other, just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Now when the poet look at, he takes decision. For so long he kept on looking at both the roads, and then he takes the decision and he chooses one road. Which road he chooses? Just as fair. He thought that the road which he had chosen was the beautiful one, and it was exactly the same, and that is why he opted for the same road. And he was thinking that road which he had chosen was having the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. The road which he had chosen was not worn out, it was full of grass and it wanted wear. People had not traveled on that road, and that is why it was grassy, it was full of grass, and had not worn off due to walking of the travelers. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. As far as the question of their being worn due to walking of the travelers, both of them had worn in the same way. When we look at both the roads, then you could see that one road was worn out and the other one was not worn out. The grass which was there on the road was not worn out by the travelers. You can go through the explanation in the PDF file. Stanza 3. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Both the roads lay in front of the poet, almost in the same condition. In leaves, no step had trodden black. There were covered the roads, both the roads were covered with leaves, fallen leaves, and the leaves had not been blackened by the steps of the passers-by. The leaves still lay there, uncrushed by the steps. Oh, I kept the first one for another day. Now, here the poet wants to say that he kept the other road which he had not chosen. He kept that road for some other day. That he will walk on that road on some other day when he will get the time. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, but he knew it very well that he will not be able to walk on that road, as one way leads to another way. Once you start walking on one path, then you will have to keep on walking till you achieve your goal. I doubted if I should ever come back, and he was having a doubt that whether he would be able to walk on the other road which he had left, because he knew it very well that he will not get chance to walk on the road which he has already left, but still he kept it for the other day. You can go through the explanation in the PDF file. Stanza 4. In the last stanza, the poet wants to tell that I shall be telling this with a sigh. Sigh means deep breath of sorrow. The poet does not seem to be very happy with his choice here. In the last stanza, he expresses his feelings that whenever he will explain this, whenever he will narrate this experience to his fellow mates, then he will not be very happy with the choice. Just now, it is difficult to pass the judgment on the spur of the moment. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So, after many years, he will be telling this with a sigh that his choice was not very rewarding. He was not very happy with the choice which he had made. He kept on repenting on the choice which he made in his life. There were two roads that separated in two different directions, and he chose the one which had been less traveled by. The choice was his own, and this choice has made all the difference in his life, because the road which he chose was full of difficulties, obstacles, hurdles. So that is why he tells the readers that whenever you have to opt something in your life, whenever you have to make choices in your life, then you should make the right choice. Once you have made the choice, then you cannot turn back. You have to go on the same path. So you should be very much cautious while making the various choices in your life. So this is the message Robert Frost wants to give through the beautiful poem The Road Not Taken. You can go through this explanation in the PDF file. The literary devices, the explanation, and the assignment which is given at the end. Please go through all these things in the PDF file. I hope you understood the poem very well. Thank you.